Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and today we're going to discuss the do's and the do-nots of handing out business cards in 2024. Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and welcome back to another episode of Advice for Magicians, where my job is to make you the best possible entertainers that you can be. Now in today's video, I wanted to discuss handing out business cards. Someone asked me not too long ago, when is it a good time to hand out business cards? Do you hand them out to every single person? Do you only hand them out if someone asks? When do you hand them out? When is it not a good time to hand them out? Are business cards even worth anything in 2024, right? Is there another way that I could get my information into someone's hands, etc., etc.? So the honest answer is there really is not a right or wrong way to do it. It's more what works best for you. What works better for one person might not work for another person. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk about a couple of different ways that you can do this. I'm going to tell you how I do it, and then you can kind of come up with your own way of doing it, or you can try the different ways that I described. Do a little bit of A/B testing, right? That's where you take one way and another way and you test them, see which one's doing better. Let's just say this one's doing better over here. You get rid of the other way and you focus on this way. Then you grab the new way of doing it and you try the good way and the new way and you test those both, and then you see which one does better. Get rid of the one that's not doing as well, focus on the one that's doing better, and so on and so forth. You keep doing this over and over again until you've settled on a way that works for you. And of course, over the years, this is always evolving. Times are changing, tech is changing. The days of just handing out a paper business card in some people's minds are a thing of the past. It's dinosaur technology, right? So, and not the cool kind of like Jurassic Park dinosaurs, but like old dinosaur bones that are dug in the earth. So basically, there's different styles of handing out business cards, right? You can hand out a physical business card, hand it to someone, or there's digital business cards. So like, for example, what I do, I have it right here on my phone, right? I just open up this little thing here, and let me see if I can get that there so you guys can see. And basically they scan that, and that's a QR code. So this is what they see when they scan that, right? So they're gonna scan it, and it's gonna take them right to my website. So they can check out my About Me's, and there's a little burger menu here with like a contact form. They can fill out the contact form and all that stuff, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to have something for the business card to send them to. This can be a website. This could be a landing page. This could be a Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, a YouTube channel, whatever it is that you use as your main sort of hub for everything. There are a lot of social media influencers that when they hand out a business card, it takes you to their social media, right? I highly recommend, if you're a gig worker and you're trying to book more magic gigs, get hired to go perform magic at special events, to have a website, or at the very least a landing page. And what's a landing page? It's just a page that has information on it. There's some photos, there's some videos, a little blurb about yourself, maybe some testimonials, and then ways to contact you. Usually an email and a phone number that they can contact you, right? So again, using my website as an example, here, right, this is my landing page. So they land on here, they read a little bit about me, the different services that I offer, and then right at the very bottom, find out more, and then they can click on that, and that takes you to a contact form where you can contact me, right? That's like the most basic thing that you need. And you can have these websites made for free, or some websites charge like $8 a month. It's really not that expensive, right? So that's the first thing you need to do, is you need to design something for them to go to after they get your business card. Very important. Now, the next thing is, what does your business card look like? Does it have to have images on it? Does it have to be the whole business card is populated? Can it just be something simple as Michael O'Brien, magician, with my phone number on it, right? There's different schools of thought when it comes to this. One of those schools of thought is what's on the business card itself doesn't matter too much. as long as your contact information is there and it's legible so that they can read it later when they want to contact you. It's not about the business card itself, it's more about the interaction that you have when you hand out the business card, right? Some people will just hand out a business card to every single person that they see. And the mindset there is the law of averages is on your side. If I hand out 1,000 business cards and 10% of those people call me back, you know, that's the 10% of those 1,000, it's the rate that I'm going to be booking at. But if I only hand out 100 business cards and 10% of that is only 10, right? So 100 people calling me or 10 people calling me, what do I prefer? What's better, right? So that's sort of the mindset. Now, if I just hand out my business card to every single person, right? Someone that's interested or someone that's not interested, yeah, the law of averages is going to be on your side, but you're also going to be spending a lot more money on business cards, and a lot of them are going to get thrown in the trash, right? Let's just say you're at Subway and the sandwich chain, right? Why are you at Subway? I don't know. Let's just say that you're at Subway, right? And the person behind the glass makes you your sandwich. All right, sir, that'll be $12.37. And then you pay the man, and then you hand him your business card and you go, you know, if you ever need a magician, you go ahead and you let me know, okay, Sonny? And then you leave with your sandwich. The guy standing behind the counter with the business card is probably gonna go, and throw it in the trash can. Now, there is a chance that they might be like, holy crap, you know, this is really weird because I was thinking of having a magician and this guy just gave me his business card. It must be meant to be. That could happen, but the chances of it happening are probably very slim. So you can hand out your business card to every single person, or this is the way that I do it now. You hand out your business card to people either if they ask or after you're done performing for them, right? So I perform every Thursday in an Irish pub right here in Orange County, California. And very often after I'm done performing, everyone's had a great time, right? I get a tip or they want to buy me a drink. And oftentimes they'll say, do you have a business card? And what I do is I say one of two things. I either say, yeah, definitely, go ahead and take out your phone and scan this QR code there. And then I walk them through how to do that. And now they're on my website. And I show them, right? So again, let's go to my website. And I show them, yeah, so this is my website and this is all on their phone, right? Yeah, so you can find out about what I have to offer, my services, my pricing is all there, right? I have reviews, I have videos, I even have an online magic shop if you want to check that out, right? So like here's my videos, right? They can see a bunch of different videos of my performances and things, right? So I walk them through that process. They're already on my phone, right? And I say, and go ahead and bookmark that page so you don't lose it. So now it's guaranteed that that's going to be in their phone. They're not going to lose it. It's in their phone unless they get a new phone, of course, or if they clear their browsing history or whatever. It's there. It's bookmarked in their phone, right? And they're on my website already. It's not something that's going to go in their pocket that they're going to lose or they're going to throw in the trash can, right? That's number one. Number two, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but you want to make that interaction memorable. Hey everyone, so sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank the newest members of the mob for joining. Thank you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm truly able to keep this channel going. You're gonna get early access to videos, you're gonna access tutorials, lectures, and even get one-on-one access with me where you can pick my brain about anything that you like. If you guys would like to join them and become a member of the mob, please click the join button, or you can click the membership tab right here on the channel for more information. If you guys would like to see some more awesome magic, please head over to my online magic shop at o'brienmagic.com. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for the interruption. And now back to the video. Remember earlier how I said the business card itself isn't so much what matters. It can be super colorful or it could be plain. In some cases, the business card can just have a QR code on it, right? One of my good friends used to hand out his business cards all the time, and it was just a circle. It looked almost like a beer mat, except really small. It was maybe this big, and it was just a circle with the QR code on it. And that's what he would hand out, and it would have his @ and his social media on there. And that's it. That was his business cards, and he'd hand those out. And that was it, right? And then I have other magician friends that have business cards that are blank when you look at it. And then when you hand it to the spectator and they look at it, it just materializes right in their own hands. They're holding it, and then your information just materializes on it. Holy crap, how did he do that? Obviously, I'm a magician and weird magical things happen, right? So it's not so much about the business card itself, it's about how memorable can it be. Now, having a business card magically materialize right before your eyes is a very memorable thing. So doing that is probably a good way to hand out your business card, right? Handing out a business card in the middle of a magic trick. Maybe you do a transposition effect. Look, you sign a card and I'll sign a card, right? So you put them in the deck, you shuffle it up. All right, you're holding on to your card and I'm holding on to my card. I snap my fingers and I turn it over. Look, now I've got your card and you've got mine. You see how they switched places? I'll tell you what, you hold on to that one and you give this one to a friend, to someone that might benefit from hiring a magician, right? It's a classic 2-card transposition type effect. You probably already know one just like it, but using business cards. And it makes it memorable. It makes it stand out so that they have that business card, but it's not just a piece of paper with your information on it. It is a souvenir, right? So that brings me back to this now. How is this memorable and how is this a souvenir, right? Well, this in and of itself for me is not necessarily the memorable souvenir part, right? It's the whole experience. So they just got done watching Fantastic Magic, and then I have them go to my website and I show them. And oftentimes one of the first things that they see is that I performed on Penn Teller Fool Us. And I don't bring this up while I'm talking. I let them bring it up. Oh, you were on the Penn Teller show? And now I'm talking to them about that. Oh, I think I remember seeing that episode and this and that, right? So I make the experience of browsing my website memorable for them. Yeah, check it out. Look, watch. And I show them. You click on this little menu over here. Look, I got videos. And I'm showing them this all on their phone, right? And I'll explain a little bit more about SEO in a few minutes, search engine optimization. But this benefits me because not only are they getting on my website and they have my website in their phone, but I'm getting credit for them being on my website. And I'll discuss what that means in a minute. So the act of making it a memorable experience is the thing that's going to get them on your website. Having you be a very likable person, right? Now, again, if I just walk up to someone and, hey, my name is Michael, I'm a magician. Are you thinking of having a magician? And they're like, not really. And I'm like, yeah, well, here, go ahead and scan this QR code real quick and it'll take you right to my website. And I do that whole thing and I show them and everything. And they're probably like, yeah, okay, cool, awesome, thanks, bro. And then they leave. They're never going to look at that website again. Maybe they might, but the chances of them looking at it are probably slim, right? So for me, there's multiple factors now included in this. Making it memorable and making it matter. Why does it need to be memorable? So that they don't forget and later they remember, oh yeah, remember the time the magician did this? Look, I have his contact information. I have his business card. I'm on his website, right? Why does it have to matter? Why does it have to be like a souvenir kind of situation? It's because it's going to get them excited about the memory of it. And that's really the whole thing. And that's what makes us stand out as magicians, right? If a business person has some kind of service solution, hey buddy, I heard that you need some packaging for your flubajube. You know, I happen to run a packaging company. I could package your flubajube for you for the best possible prices. Here's my business card, right? Yeah, I have that guy's business card, and maybe if I do need packaging solutions, I might reach out to him. Chances are more than likely I'm probably just going to go on Google and search for packaging solutions near me, and I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to find someone that meets my prices, that's local, that's not going to cost a ton in shipping, etc., etc., etc. I might not even remember that the guy handed me his business card. Why? Because it wasn't memorable. But if this guy were to jazz it up and hand me a sample of the packaging, maybe. Yeah, well, what kind of packaging are you looking into? Like a 5-panel folding box with like a little hanger thing. Oh, like I got something like that. Like, does that, like something like this? Yeah, here, check it out. Touch it, feel it, look around. look, it's got this feature, so it's got, ooh, it's soft. It's like, it's got that like kind of soft, matte, velvety kind of feel to it. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, that's really nice. I'll tell you what, you go ahead and keep that. And if you look on the bottom, my information is right there. You just reach out to me anytime. And if you want something like that, the information for the type of tuck box that this is and everything is right on the box. And you can choose the dimensions of the box that you want, and we can do it all custom for you, however you want. You want gold foiling, you want it to be embossed, whatever you want, we'll do it for you. That is going to be a lot more memorable for me than just someone giving me their business card, right? And I have that thing to take home now, so that when it's on the shelf and I'm thinking of servicing packaging solutions, you know, this box, man, that really is nice. You know what? Let me go ahead and give this guy a call real quick and see what his pricing is, what he has to offer, what he can do, if he can cut me a deal, etc., right? So making it memorable and giving them something tangible that they can keep as a souvenir, right? Do the 2-card transposition thing. Having it be on their phone and have them now, you know, on your website, watching your videos and things, right? Oh man, I'm on the channel now. Oh, look at this. Look, there's a video there. I could watch that, right? Having it be memorable for them. I've had several people book me and they're like, yeah, I've seen all your videos. Like I went on a binge tear and I tore through like 3 hours of videos on your YouTube channel, right? And that always, sometimes it'll take me aback. I'm just like, wow, like you really must have been bored, huh? Like, no, man, I enjoyed the videos, this and that, right? And you're making it fun, you're making it memorable, you're giving them something tangible. Now in this case, it's not a physical tangible thing, it's like a digital tangible thing, but you're giving them something, right? Now, I touched a little bit on SEO earlier. That stands for search engine optimization. Basically, the more traffic your website gets and the more click-throughs your website gets, right? So when I say click-throughs, I mean they don't just go to your website and then immediately close it. They click on things, they watch a video, then they come over here and they go to the reviews tab, and then they start looking at reviews, and then they click on this link over here, and then they go to another thing. Oh wait, look, he's got an online magic shop, let me check that out. And he starts looking at that, right? And now they're looking at magic stuff, magic products that you're selling or whatever. They're clicking through. Your website gets points for this, and the more points your website gets, the higher it ranks in a Google search or a search engine search, whatever search engine people are using these days. Bing, GoDaddy, Yahoo. I don't even know if any of those exist anymore. Google was probably the one that they're using, but it ranks your website a little bit higher, right? So there's been times that I've straight up even said, you know, and you kind of feel a little bit like a baller when you do that. Like, yeah, you can Google me. Here, watch, I'll show you right now. Go ahead and open Google. Michael O'Brien Magician. They click that, and then the first thing that pops up is my website. Yeah, go ahead and click on that website right there. They click on it, and now they're on my website. Without doing the QR code thing, but they're still on my website, and they did a Google search for me. So now that's saved in their Google search history that they're on my website, and they did a Google search for me. So now not only is my website ranking, but I'm ranking in the Google searches as well. So you do this enough, you know, you're gonna start to notice more and more people are finding your website organically, and now they're gonna start booking you outside of this. So on top of giving my information to this one person, I'm potentially ranking to the point where other people could see my information as well. So I know this is sort of a long-winded video and it kind of felt like I was talking in circles, but really if you break it down, here's the breakdown for it, right? Do I flood the market with 1,000 business cards? If you have the money to just spend on those, by all means, please go ahead. The law of averages says you're probably gonna make back like 5 to 10% on the amount of business cards that you hand out. And if you hand out 100 business cards, 1,000 or 100,000, it's gonna go from 1 gig booking you to 10 gigs booking you to 100 gigs booking you, right? Now, of course, there's a little bit of fluctuation in there. It's not a guarantee, but you get my point. The more business cards you hand out, the chances of you booking your gig are higher, but now you're spending a lot more money on handing out business cards, right? And the more you flood the market with business cards of people that just don't care, the more they're gonna just chuck your business cards in the bin. Or you do a more targeted approach where you don't hand out your business cards to just anybody, you hand out your business cards to someone that you know could benefit from it. You just performed for them. They're, oh my God, you know, Timmy is having a wedding coming up. How awesome would it be to have a magician You know what, Sarah? I couldn't agree more. You know what? I'll tell you what. Go ahead, grab my website information, and you know what? Since you are such a lovely group to perform for, just go ahead and tell Sarah or Leslie or whatever her name was that you saw me here performing for this thing. Have her tell me that, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a discount if you decide to book me, right? So like I'm aiming it directly at this person rather than just casting a wide net and trying to just get anyone to look at my business card and hopefully accidentally, you know, dial my number in their phone and ring me up. So that's the other way to do it. And then the third thing would be to make the interaction memorable, whether you're doing a magic trick with the business card or the business card that you give them as some kind of gift. I had another friend who actually had a custom deck of cards printed. They would go to like makeplayingcards.com or wherever they were getting their playing cards from. And the back of the playing card, it looked like a cool kind of like intricate little design. But if you actually looked closely at it, you would see it had his phone number and his website there, right? So his contact information was built into the design of the playing card. So when he would say, "Is this your card?" and it has their signature on it, and they'd go, "Yes," he'd go, "You can keep that." And the best part is not only is it your card, it's actually my card. Look on the back there. And then, "Oh, cool, that's so cool. It's got my contact information. If you decide to have a magician, go ahead and give me a ring. I'll be happy to help you any way that I can," right? So you made that memorable. You gave them a souvenir to take home with them. Now, the last thing I haven't touched on yet, and this is something that a lot of magicians will do, they do not hand out a single business card or even their contact information to anybody. You know what they do? They get your information. Yeah, I would love to. You know what, Sarah? I'll tell you what, go ahead and give me your phone number, or you can exchange numbers. And I will give you a call sometime next week and we'll discuss what it is that you might be interested in, whether it's looking for a magician for that backyard event that you have coming up, or that friend that you mentioned that might be getting married soon, or whatever, right? And you can discuss it with them now, but you have their contact information and you know for a fact that you're gonna be able to get a hold of them and call them, because you don't have to worry about them losing your information or calling you. You have their information and you can call them. Or like I said, you can exchange information. Just the other day, I was performing at the pub and someone was like, "Dude, I do an event every month. And I'm not saying I'm gonna book you every month, but I think every so often having a magician could be pretty cool." We've had face painters come out. We've had, people that set up like the easels and they can paint. It's like a painting class, pottery class thing. It's like a singles mixer thing where people can get together and get to know each other and stuff. And we like to do icebreaker activities. So I think I'm gonna have you as a magician. And the first thing that she did was, "Here's my contact information. Let me get your contact information." She gave me hers, I gave her mine, and we swapped. And then the next thing you know, now we're in discussions about booking me for this event, right? So there's different ways to hand out your information. It's up to you now to decide which way works best for you. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you didn't get tired and bored of listening to my little voice chip, 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 on and on and on, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Please drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know your approach to handing out business cards. Maybe there's something I forgot to discuss, or maybe there's something that you don't agree with, or maybe you just want to tell me what you prefer to do, or even to just say hi in the comment section. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.